Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by Sportsman's Warehouse and the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this first Saturday. It's unbelievable. The older you get, the faster time flies, and I don't bring that up because Gene Smith is sitting next to me, but it does, and it is first Saturday. And,
are you saying Brother Darrell draws flies?
No, I'm just saying that you're the pup in our group here. Okay, yeah. He just took a picture of himself. Why, I don't know. I saw the flash work, I think. But anyway, Dave Gabbard is in camping with his wife Rand and another couple down on Lake Martin in Alabama, not far from Birmingham.
Yeah, normally this time of year I'm headed to Florida to shoot, but I've rearranged my shooting schedules.
Well, I think that's
this year, so I decided just to take a few days and come south.
I think your wife needs that. Rand just got back from a mission trip to Peru, so I'm assuming that she's learned many different words now. But you said she had a thing with talk for her, so that's really good. I mean, the Peruvian down there. I don't speak Peruvian, but we got a guy on with us right now that's going to be with me and others tonight at the Bartlett Hills Baptist Church Men and Boys Wild Game and Fish Fry at Bartlett Hills. That's at Old Brownsville, really close, Old Brownsville and Ellendale. Vendors at 4, so the dinner starts at 6, and this young man's going to be our speaker, and I can't wait because he's Steve Opie Thomas. He is the National Director for Hope Outdoors, based out of Tupelo, and Opie's been on this show before, so good morning, Opie.
Good morning. Good morning.
We're ready for you to make that long haul from Tupelo, okay?
Well, I'm ready, too. I'm ready.
Just be careful. A lot of people have asked me, and this event, is it open to the public tonight? Tickets are $15, but if you bring a wild game dish, you get in free. But we're one of the most longest-running outdoor wild game dinners and fish fry that there is, and glad to have Opie coming. Tell us, Opie, a little bit about Hope Outdoors.
Well, Hope Outdoors, of course, we have definitely a ministry that is geared to sharing the gospel, and we use the avenue of hunting and fishing to do it. And but we are really key on special needs individuals and their families, and so we have right now we're 17 chapters in 6 different states.
Wow! Okay,
we gearing up for some fishing and some turkey hunting fixing to come in.
That is good, and I know that you have made the journey on this. You're back to your roots in Tupelo after college years at Union University, then also in the outdoor store business in Waynesboro, and then all of a sudden here you are back home and a chance to be this national director. I think you said since 2011. Is that right? Pretty close.
That's right. That's 2011.
And you closed your store in 2012 and came back to Tupelo, and it's really been it's God's plan. I see that this is where you needed to be, and talk about what's it like to be one of these adventures, because I know, like you said, special needs. What are we talking about here?
We're talking about mainly majority of the time we're dealing with special needs like disabled, terminally ill.
Wow.
We have our chapters, and we allow our chapters to decide what their special need. We could have a young kid or even an adult that loses a loved one to cancer or something's going on that it just becomes a special need that we see, and we just want to get the opportunity to take them hunting. And
have you already got some set up for turkey hunting?
Oh yeah. We have a West Tennessee hunt. We have 3 Missouri hunts, and I got a Mississippi hunt, and I got some individuals that I'm gonna take too.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
So those events, of course, being I think I might fit in to your category for turkey hunting. So I'm pretty disabled. I can't move as fast as I used to and everything. But what happens when you take somebody like this on? Describe what goes on the day of the hunt and things along that line.
Oh, all right. Well, let me back up a little bit. When the night before they come in,
okay,
and if they've never shot a gun, we'll let them shoot one. We'll make sure we're taking them to the practice range. We'll go over safety with them and make sure they understand the safety procedures out in the blind and all that. And then we'll have a good devotion supper that night. Wake up the next morning, and our volunteers, of course, they meet everybody. They meet their volunteers that's going to be with them and guiding them.
Yeah.
And we basically, the landowner that says, hey, you can come to my place that morning, they'll load up and they head there. And it just depends on what kind of need. I have every device. I can take a blind person hunting if I need to.
Really?
And so we'll have a device. If they can't, paraplegic can't move, I've got a what we call the sip and puff that basically the gun goes up and down, left and right. We use the eye scopes a lot and suck on a tube and then pull the trigger if we need that. So,
and you've done this with all types of people, I'm assuming.
All types of people. And that I hear it all the time. Well, I can't go hunting. We can't get you in there.
Yes. Yeah.
And so I also have access. We have 5 or 6 action track chairs. I have 3 that I personally travel with. So
really?
Okay. You talking about a mobile turkey blind? That is a killing machine right there.
Well, and I know it's got to be as Dave and Jean listen to this also, and it's got to be an emotional time, Opie, not only for you but for the participants, and talk about that. What happens when things all work together and a successful hunt? Talk about that.
Well, it is, and I will say this: it doesn't always work together that you harvest, but it always works together that they get to experience being in the outdoors. They get to experience doing things they've never done before, but most of all, they get to experience just somebody loving on them and showing compassion.
Yeah.
That's the key thing, because we can have a bad day of hunting and still have a great day in the blinds.
Well, I know this. I think you said it started back in the early 2000s out of Alabama, and it's come to be what it is right now. And the thing that really strikes me is the opportunity to, and I don't call these people handicapped or anything like that. These are physically impaired, might be the word that we use from here, but at the same time, and I don't know the name, the Hope Ministries. Hope. Our good friend Frank Barton, I know he's listening today. He has a dog, a puppy, that he calls Hope.
I do too.
Do you really?
Yeah, I have a lab I call Hope.
Well, that's what he's got. So the name itself is the basis of this ministry. It gives people hope to know that they can do something that maybe they didn't think they could do. And I'm assuming that you'll talk a lot about that tonight, right?
Yes, I will. And I'm gonna talk about the main thing in life. That's what I always tell my chapters about, keeping the main thing the main thing. Well, tonight I'm gonna talk about what the main thing is.
Well, folks, you can't beat that, and he will be tonight. Doors open at 4. We've got about 15 vendors there. I'm sure Opie will probably have a Hope Ministry outdoors table. I know I'll have a table there tonight at Bartlett Hills Baptist Church, and it's going to be a great event. Can't wait to hear what God has put on your heart for tonight, Opie. And I guess we got to say it again. I mean, for somebody that has never heard you before, yes, he was nicknamed Opie, okay? A lot of people thought we were having Ron Howard on the show today, but no, Ron's a little busy right now, and Opie's now 66 in real life. But as we closed, tell them this is a name that you got in college, right? And that
right. I'm just an Andy Griffith fanatic, and I always loved watching Andy Griffith show, and I was just watching it at the wrong time when about 6 fraternity brothers said, "You look kind of like Opie."
So it became that, and it I don't know. Are you you got brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have 2 older sisters.
All right. So do their kids call you Uncle Opie, or what do they call you?
No. I had to battle people calling me Opie for about 6 years, and then finally I just gave up and I just took it in. But my mama will not call me Opie.
Okay,
fact,
Steve.
she calls me. Yeah, she'll call me Steve and Steven if I'm in trouble.
Yeah. That's what we figured and everything like that. Well, Steve, Opie Thomas, safe travels today, buddy, coming to Memphis and out to Bartlett. And, Gene, you want to ask him something?
Yeah, I got a dog named Barney.
You got a dog named
Barney? Yeah.
This has gone too far.
Yeah, he's my buddy.
Dave Gabbert, you don't have a dog named Barney, do you? So.
No, I don't have a dog anymore.
But isn't this an event like this to see these people? I know the TWRA puts on certain events like this. I know our friends at Arca Butler put on the physically challenged deer hunt every year. But Dave, this is also a time for I think creating a memory, right, Dave?
Right. I had a guy one time ask me a question. You always hear, "What's a quality hunt? What's a quality hunt?" And
yes.
What's this? What? And he asked me a question. What do you count as quality hunt? I said, just one you remember.
That's right.
That's right.
That's to me, that's a quality hunt. So,
there you go, Steve Opie. Okay. I mean,
that's right.
That's exactly what it is. Well, buddy, we appreciate you being with us on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Look forward to seeing you later this afternoon. Safe travels, and we're going to have a great event tonight, okay?
All right. Looking forward to it.
All right, man. Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Let's take a break. Right. You guys hang on for a while. Be right back, and we're going. This is it, buddy. I love to talk to Brady Ellison. If you're an archer, you know who we're going to talk about. 3-time Olympic archer Brady Ellison. Next on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
It'll give you time to get in your green tights and that little hat with that feather in it.
Yes.
He's already dressed.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm already dressed.
I'm already dressed. You just can't see me. All right. We'll be right back.